So this is an example of how the German twisted cast on looks in practice. This is a swatch for a sweater that I'm planning on making, and it uses a 3x3 rib, so the German twisted cast on is perfect for this particular piece. This is what the edge looks like when it's finished, but the real selling point for this one is it has an amazing amount of stretch. So if you're pulling a sweater over your head, or if you're making a hat or anything really that needs a good amount of stretch, this is a great cast on. So I'm going to be using this orange thread. This is Rowan Felted Tweed, and is the colour that I'm going to be casting on my sweater with. Now you will need to leave a tail because we're going to be working with the tail end and the ball end, and the tail needs to be the right length for the number of stitches that you're casting on. Now a cheat's way to do that is to wrap the yarn around the needle 10 times. 6, 8, 9, 10. Then you know that that amount of yarn is what is needed for 10 stitches, 20 stitches, 30 stitches, 40 stitches, 50 stitches, and so on. So you can either guess if you're experienced, or you can calculate it manually. So we're going to start with our ball of yarn and the ball end of the yarn up and the tail end of the yarn down. We're going to make a slip knot. A lot of cast-ons use a slip knot to begin, not all, but a lot of them do. So just a regular slip knot. And we're going to set our fingers up in the slingshot position. We're going to twist our thumb away from us, and taking our needle, we're going to go underneath both strands of our yarn here. We're then going to come back through that gap. We're going to pick up the working yarn, bring it back through, and then let go with your thumb and pull it tight. Okay, don't worry, we're going to do this lots of times. You don't need to rewind. So you're going to twist your thumb away from you. You're going to swing underneath both strands, back through the middle, pick up your working yarn, back through the middle again, and let go, and then pull tight. Okay, under both, through the middle, pick up your yarn, back through the middle, and off. And I'm using my finger here just to stabilize the stitches because I don't want them sliding around while I'm doing this. Under both, back through the hole, pick up the yarn, back through and off. Under both, pick up the yarn, back through them. Oh, nope. Hang on, I lost my way there a little bit. Under both, through the middle, pick up the working yarn, back through and off. Okay. Under both, through the middle, pick up your yarn, through the middle, off. I'm going to do a few more. Rearranging your hands is always, if it feels comfortable. You should have a fairly decent tension here. They should feel quite tight when you're holding them. And these fingers here are doing a lot of the work in controlling how much yarn is coming through. So twist our thumb away, underneath, through the gap, pick up your yarn, bring it back through and off. Under both, pick up the yarn. Oops, no, I missed a step. Did you see? Under both, through the middle, pick up the yarn, through the middle and off. Under both, through the middle, pick it up, through the middle, off. So we're going to speed up just a little bit now so you can see the rhythm. that's it, your German twisted cast on. And when it's done and you've started knitting, you get this really beautiful uber stretchy edge. Good luck.